Hello and welcome to this Halloween podcast where we will be reading The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." Distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books the keys of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore, and the silken, sad, unsaid rustling of each purpled kiss, each purple curtain, thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors I never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door." This is it and nothing more. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more. Deeply into the dark that peering, deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word that was spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard it tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat it is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter is there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a menace stayed he, but with a mean lord of or a lady mean lord of with mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, Persian sat and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, though," I said, "art sure no craven, ghastly freeman, ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." Much I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discuss so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as Nevermore. But the raven sitting lonely on the placid buff spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered. Other friends have flown before, on the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by reply, so aptly spoken, doubtless I said, what it utters is, said I, what it utters is its only stalk and stool caught from some unhappy master whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed fastest till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore of nevermore. But the raven still beguiling all my fancy into smiling straight I wheeled, cushioned seat in front of bed and postern door, then opened. Then upon the bed of it sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable in expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned in my bosom's core. Listen more, I sat divining with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamp light gloated o'er, but whose velvet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er she shall press nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer swung by the seraphim, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee by these angels, he hath sent thee respite and and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff this kind nepenthe, and forgot this lost Lenore, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, think of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, with a temper tempt us, and or with a tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate yet all undaunted, on these desert landed, enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is the balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. God, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thinking of evil, prophet still of bird or devil, by that heaven that bends upon us, by that cord we both adore, tell us soul with sorrow laden, if then the distant Aden, it shall clasp the saint maiden whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare, radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word a sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore, leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door, take beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid post of palace just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is streaming in the lamplight o'er him, streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. That was The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later.